Hello guys, welcome back to the video. Today is day 2 of our California field trip. Just vacation, I guess. Today we're going to, I think, just the normally Disneyland park, but it might be called Disneyland Adventure, but let's get right into the video. Here's a wacky shot. It's zooming in onto the, I guess, mini Disney castle. Here's a good shot of it. All the people in front of us too, just making a beeline to the Disney castle area. Here is the people walk into Adventureland, and then there's the people walk, a lot of people, and then this is getting onto, I gotta assume, Jungle Cruise, but you'll see in a second, so I don't know. Nope, I was completely wrong. This is going to be the whole walk onto Indiana Jones, because after that people walk, I guess nobody really went here, or we were at the front, so this is the whole ride area onto Indiana Jones, and then I don't really know what else to say. This is 2 minutes long, and it'll give me a lot of time to talk, so I don't know. Yeah, pretty cool. The temple there, this is the whole line. If you were waiting online, this is basically what you would see, but just shortened until about 99% of the time. I really don't know what I'm saying. It's a very shortened into a 2-minute time frame. It took us 3 minutes to walk through the whole line, even though we really didn't need to walk through the whole line, because there was really no one on the ride. We truly got right on. But here's the whole Egyptian thing. Indiana Jones is actually an amazing ride at Disneyland, and then that's that. I don't know if I don't get to say this later, this episode, or this day, or whatever. Subscribe, and check out the rest of our channel. It's really good. And subscribe, because if I can't say it by the end of the video, then here it is now. Like and subscribe, please. I'm not gonna ask you to share, because sharing videos is low-key weird. I'm just gonna speed this up and let you guys watch the rest of the ride line thing, because it's actually pretty interesting. That's kind of why I filmed it all.
Oh, you've seen the movies.
Also, I thought the ride was good. That was fun. I won't go on again, but the line's really long now. So that was my review of the ride. I would definitely go on it again. It was really fun. And now I am positive that we are entering onto Jungle Cruise. This is probably another one where I filmed the whole line walking onto it, because it was actually pretty interesting. Especially the theme of all these lines and stuff made it 10 times better to wait in all of them. But yeah, it was really fun, and I definitely wish we could have gone back, but the stores are very annoying, because we had to go to every single one, and every single one had the almost exact same thing. So yeah, let's get on it. So here is on the ride. I will be quiet so you guys can hear all the jokes that this nice man told us. I can't remember his name, but I'll shut up so you guys can hear all the jokes and the uncut part of it.
That way it won't get too loud. There we go. Now that we've turned down the Nile River, we are heading down the Nile River. As you all know, it goes on for Niles, Niles, and Niles. And if anyone here doesn't believe me, I don't care. Oh my goodness, look at that, folks. An African bull elephant. The rarest animal in the whole jungle. Get a good look. Remember this moment. You will never see another one of those ever again. I've never seen that. That one's different. Alright, we've entered the African belt, everybody. Get a good look around. You got giraffes, lions, zebras, vultures, those things, and they're on the right. I don't know what they're called. I think they're new. And look at that pride of lions helping that little zebra sleep. That little guy looks dead, tired, all tuckered out. Folks, that is why you don't argue with a rhino. It always gets its point across in the end. Yeah, we just looked to what I was going to do before I did it, but I was drawing a blank. They say my job's so easy a monkey can do it. So they put 5 months deadly man-eating piranha. But I just got certified as a deadly piranha-eating man, so problem solved. You're welcome. Here we have a boa constrictor sitting in a tree. HISS, First comes love, then comes a constricting relationship. And finally, we have arrived at Trigger's Sam Gift Shop. Here's Trigger's Sam, and you love that small bit of joke nobody wants to buy until it's funny. Take tequila, take mother. Why ask how much you weigh while having mustaches on a camera?
Sorry if you couldn't hear some of the jokes. That he was actually really funny, and it would be way better to go there in person. But it's okay if you also skipped it too, because it was admittedly kind of boring. And here's the clip of the big cruise that we eventually go on, and then I don't know why it's upside down, but we did go on Pirates of the Caribbean. You might see that footage in a second, so just wait. So this is the just waiting in line. That's like the ride part that you come off of. But I'm going to talk for this section just to give you some in background. So here's just the start of the ride. You get off on like a little whatever. That crocodile actually really scared me. Like I actually kind of jumped when I saw it because I thought it came up out of the water, but it really was just sitting there. After I looked back at this footage, it really was just kind of sitting there. But I will. I don't know. I might just like skip ahead a little bit. I'm just gonna speed it up so you guys don't have to watch all this. Now this clip is right before I think where it gets really dark. It was way easier to just film upwards, so I did that. There's this little flashing guy. Actually, it is just in a weird angle. But right here is where it drops. So it goes like straight down into the big drop. I did stop the recording here, unfortunately, because I didn't want my phone to get any wetter and for like real life experience. But what'd you think of Pirates of the Caribbean?
It was fun. There should be more drops.
I thought it was good because it was good. But drops? Yeah, the drops were fun. But don't make it as wet because like we didn't think it was gonna be watery because water. So this is us going on Haunted Mansion. I will shut up because the next part is talking.
Through the halls, wherever candlelights flicker, where the air is deathly still.
So these are the ghosts we got at the end of our ride. That's Haley's and Dad's, but she got covered by it. But here's ours. I don't know if you can tell, but very cool, very cool. I got the video of it. Very nice. I didn't film most of the ride because I did want to keep it like a natural experience for me and not focus on YouTube. I also had to include that these ducks were all over us this whole time we were eating our pretzels. They would just not stop begging for more food. They almost like bit Haley's skirt once. They like jumped all over her, but yeah, it was pretty cool. So by now we had made it all the way to Star Wars Land or whatever you want to call it. So here's some ships. I've never really seen Star Wars, so I don't know what they're called, but pretty cool building there as well. Never seen Star Wars, so I don't know if it's from that. Don't know why it's a weird clip either. Here's a little gate thing. Here's the inside of those buildings. It was actually really cool. I think I've seen this in a clip from a movie, but it's actually really cool, so yeah. So here's the inside of this little drink making place. I thought it was really cool. Another thing, I don't really know if it's from any of the movies. You guys can comment down below if it is, but I thought it was really cool to film, so I just decided to do that, and I guess that's it. Pretty good drinks from here, especially the blue milk, so yeah. So here are more like planes. I've never seen the movies from Star Wars Land, so gates. This one, though, I do know it's the Millennium Falcon, which is really cool. So here are some clips from Big Thunder Mountain right before we were on the ride. I thought it was really cool to get some, but we're gonna go on that in a second. Here's a view from where we were sitting on that little cruise ship right there. I just had to get this clip of the Columbia boat. There were some facts about it. I completely forgot them, and I don't feel like listening to them. So now on to the next thing of going towards the Disneyland castle. Another weird clip, but it's what it is. So here's us going, I guess, like into or under the Disney mini Disney castle. I don't really know how to describe it, but it was pretty cool. You know, there's like gateways. I think there were restrooms to like the right or left or something. And then out here was, I don't even know what. It was really cool though. It looked really medievally. So then I saw this tiny Disney castle on top of this tiny hill on top of a hill, which I thought was pretty cool. Then here is this really cool backdrop in, I think, Toontown. Let me tell you, in real life, this actually looked like part of the sky. Like it truly did look part of the sky. There's some like buildings. It was really cool, actually. Then here is just another look at it. There's like a sign for Toontown. This is the backdrop. I gotta keep telling you, man, it looks really cool. Now this next clip is just a sideways clip of the whole walkthrough through the Mickey's Runaway Railroad ride. Oh my god. Mickey's Runaway Railroad ride. Holy tongue twister. So yeah, this is just a walkthrough of the whole line of that with a fast pass. So yeah, if you guys wanted to stop and see it, this is most of it basically, but I won't make you watch it all, so I'll cut it a little bit and then get to the next clip. So this is some footage from inside the ride. I thought it was really cool, you know, the Toonie theme, all the colored stuff, and it's basically, and I'll tell you the premise after this clip. I don't have enough time. So the main premise of this is that it's Mickey and Minnie trying to go on a picnic date, and they all go through all sorts of these different problems and stuff. And Goofy, the train conductor, is dragging us on train cars, and the main thing is now, like, Minnie and Mickey lose their picnic basket, so they can't go, and Pluto tries to catch it, but he misses, so it goes all throughout these different things, and then they have to go catch it. And the train car, which is what we are in, is conducted all by Goofy, and we all get split up and then flung everywhere. Then we go down all sorts of different paths, go through many different things. Here's a tornado that they're both in. And then eventually, I'll skip to that. It all ends out good, and we all stop and get off the ride. And it all ends out good. This one's really pretty. But then it all turns to red. And then they just go down this waterfall. Yeah, I'm just gonna skip to the end. Here are just some more clips from Toontown. I thought it was really cool, especially because that's the city hall, but it's like, I think a restaurant or not. I don't really know, but there's pretty cool clips, you know. Here's It's a Small World. Then we wandered around and went to this Bluey show where they had these cool chocolate-covered pretzels that look like magic asparaguses. Here's the entrance or line to Space Mountain. Absolute 10 out of 10 ride. Space Mountain was amazing. Probably one of my favorite rides in the park. So, yeah. So, my phone was at low battery, and also I didn't really want to ruin the real-life moment. But here's what I captured off of the Fantasmic show about the end with the cruise ship going by. It was pretty cool. Got to see all the Buzz Lightyear and Toy Story crew and all those characters. So, yeah. And with that, the day has come to an end. So many people trying to leave the park after the Fantasmic show. Got this crazy shot of the the train station. But yeah, like, subscribe. We got the thank you for visiting, and that's the exit. We're going back to the hotel, and I'll see you guys in the next one for day 3. Goodbye.